Hey, what's up? So I'm leaving now. The program is not yet ended, but because they have a lot of discussion going on. But I also have something at about this time that I have to go take care of. So yeah, I'm leaving. It was a great event. I didn't even want to leave, but because of the urgency of what I have to do and the importance of it, I have to go right now. So I'll see ya. We catch up, and what I was able to capture, I will bring to you people. Trust me, it was really beautiful, very, very insightful, very, very educative. I had an amazing time, a real great, amazing time. I didn't want to leave. I still want to go back. I see ya, yeah? What's up? What's up? What's up? Your morning, your hello, you're sleeping, you better wake up. So I'm at the ministerial complex, and I came here today for the 60th birth anniversary of Her Excellency Dr. Joel Howard Taylor. I was invited as one of the, emerging leaders, people who doing things in the society. Yeah, so I was invited. She will be saying or telling us a little bit about her life story. So I'm here today to be a part of the event, and I'm so happy, super excited. So, yep. Cheers to 60. Yeah, your queen is a part of this one. Let's take a walk inside. I'm now at the ministerial complex inside the theater, and as you can see the backdrop, it says in conversation with Chief Dr. Joel Howard Taylor. So we are here waiting on her arrival. It's her birthday, her 60th birth anniversary, and we are seated here. So I'll catch you later, okay?
Welcome Liberia's first icon, Miss Jesselyn Lisa. Oh, it's a long road when you face the world alone. No one reaches out ahead for you to hold. You can find love if you search within. You felt will disappear. Not if he relaxed.
Thank you. Excellency Chief Dr. Counselor Joel Howard Taylor, the mother to many and the mother to me personally. Thank you for being a mother to us all in this country. Her Excellency Fatima Maada, it's a great honor. It's a great honor to have you fly from Sierra Leone to sit on our panel. We are humbled by your presence today. Our distinguished guests that have joined us from different countries around the world. Federation of Liberian President Delegation, FLY, Lane Suit Delegation, CSO organizations, high school students, professional class. Thank you for coming. I learned, like Maya, that I listen first and I speak little. And listening helped me to make informed decisions because I've learned from their mistakes. And I believe that Africa is rising and many young people are making choices by themselves. It is unfair to them. It's time we give the opportunity to our leaders to share their wealth of experiences with our young people to inform them of where they are venturing today. And I woke up in the morning and I checked my message around 6:45 and I saw my vice president said this line to me: it will be unfair if you don't go for the ceremony. Send me your passport detail. And that was the end. I flew to Ghana. I slept in a hotel and we came back together. And I was there and I watched all being interviewed by our panelists. And one of them asked me this question. When I vice president, before you came here, we've done a background investigation and there was one thing that resonated so strong. Everyone spoke about your humility. How do you do it? You were first lady, you became senator, and now how do you remain humble and miss your title? And when she answered that question, I thought it was important. I wrote in conversation. I got inspired from her answer in Ghana. And I thought it was important to have a platform where Madam Vice President will sit with hundreds of young people and share what it means to remain humble. That leadership will not change you for nothing. You will still remain a human being. It is important. And so today, we want to now launch this brand. It was meant to be a national brand, but it's now an international brand. By the presence of the Vice President of Nigeria, the President of the First Lady of Sierra Leone, this brand has become an international brand. And we want to say, by the blessing of our Vice President, our dear mother, we'll hope that this can be replicated in Nigeria and this can be replicated in Sierra Leone. The young people need to hear from their leader, and this is the right platform for them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official opening of what we call In Conversation with President of Liberia, the Vice President of Nigeria, First Lady of Sierra Leone. Thank you very much.
For Excellency, Chief and Protocol Well, our Vice President and First Lady Vice President of the Republic of Liberia.
Celebration of my 60th birthday, but I could have had no better gift than for a sister to drive all the way from Freetown to Monrovia. First Lady Fatima Maada, thank you for honoring my invitation. You know my brother Yemi, I sent him an invitation about a week ago, but I know how busy he was. And so it was just out of courtesy, I said, I will send it anyway, and maybe he will send his wife. I was quite pleased when I got the information from the ambassador that he would be coming himself. What an honor. When you talk about humility, there's no one more humble on the African continent than the Vice President of the Republic. Over the last few years that I've gotten to know him, you'd be surprised to know how much he has impacted my life. His advices, his concerns have only inspired me to remain stable. And and to continue to do what I've had to do. Your Excellency, I salute you today, especially as you end your tour of duty, that you've come to visit Liberia one more time. May God bless you, may He honor you, may He lift you to wherever your new destiny will be. But you have honored me today, and may God honor you throughout the rest of your life. We also have some guests from other parts of Africa, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone. And to all of you who've come from the different places, those who will be honoring this evening, and especially our young people, I'm just honored to be here today. Service is about people, not about you. And when you begin this journey, you never set out to say, I will be popular or I will be impactful. All you see is a need. And if God touches your heart, you work to fill that need. And in the fulfillment of that need, God is glorified. And so today, all glory belongs to Him. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Growing up in Sierra Leone, you try to look for a role model. And for me, it has always been my mom. My mother, she did not go to university. She went to school, but not that far because of the kind of tribe I come from. But then growing up, when the war started in Liberia, and then eventually, Madam Joel became the first lady of this nation. I have not seen a woman as beautiful as this woman. Every time I see her picture, I'm like, my goodness, this one, she is beautiful. I'm going to say this to you, ma'am. I have never ever imagined in my life that we would be in the same room, not to talk of sharing the same platform. Because you are not only an inspiration to me, but I know that if African women can actually speak the truth, like speak truth to power, we will tell you that you are a pace setter. You are at the front. We're not chasing you or copying you, because we want you to reach to your destination. You're still in your journey, and that destination you will get there. We, as women of Africa, we should support one of ours. Not because we think we have to take over Africa. No, we don't. But Joel Taylor's story is one that every African woman should tell to their own child. When you are a first lady, please, I told you, princesses don't do anything on their birthdays. Not even standing up, please. When you are a first lady, your nation believes that you have the solution to every problem. What the nation doesn't do is ask you what your problem is. They never ask you because they expect that you should know everybody's problem and you should be able to solve everyone's problem. Now, for this woman to be First Lady of Liberia, she went through that with grace and humility, and then became a senator, where there is a male-dominated circle, and she held her ground and stayed there and served her people. Because when you're a first lady, you don't have a job description. Your job description is just serve. Now, if you serve and survive till the end, you're lucky. If you fail and die, they'll replace you with another, unfortunately. But she has gone through that, and then she did the senator, and now the vice president of a nation.
All of you guys who are here today, you young people, are at the most advanced moment in human history. Today, you are at the most advanced moment in human history. In terms of advancement, this generation does not compare to any before it. So I think that we who are much older than you are enjoying your generation's technology. And I hope, I pray that you would take full advantage of it, especially for expanding your knowledge, for expanding the scope of your activities, and for broadening enterprise, and for broadening your communication with other people. Thank you.
And I've gone through 3 different stages being First Lady. Today I'm still suffering from perceptions of people. Oh, she made Charles Taylor bring the war. Oh, she's responsible for the ex-combatants. Oh, she's responsible for the fact that we haven't done this or that. So I'm still suffering from all of that. It never goes away. I'm happy that there is a whole new generation that don't really remember the effects of the war. So I can engage them, I can talk to them, and I don't feel funny because they don't even know what happened. That's the one good thing about being First Lady. I became senator of the 3rd most populous county in my region, and next to Monrovia, I think is the most contentious. The issues every day is one issue or the other. But what helped me there was that I was senior senator, and so I was the lead, and so I led. I stepped on many toes. I disagreed with many persons. But I kept one thing at the core of what I did. If it was in the interest of the people of Bone County, then that was what I did. So mind you, for 14, 15 years, I was the lead. Then I become vice president and I have to sit in the back and wait for someone to say, okay, you can go and move that table from there. Sometimes you just sit and no one says anything to you. So it's like going on a roller coaster from the bottom to the top to the bottom. But, howbeit, the fact that I've risen to this level, I believe all of the experiences I've gathered over the years has allowed me to be much more humble. And maybe being vice president has done that even more. Because when we're arguing about whether I should be vice president or not, a pastor came to visit me, and I said, I don't want to be vice president. And he says, why? I said, I will be in the back. Being a woman, I'm going to be in the back. And he said to me, God says, if you can't serve, you can't lead. And that broke my spirit. So over the last 6 years, I've become more humble, learning to serve, learning to do the things that are necessary. Because it's a part of life. But I actually grew up in a home where my parents didn't have anything. I always tell the young people I grew up in a zinc house, all the way until I graduated from the university. My father's attention was on providing proper education for his 7 daughters and his 2 sons. And so he worked 3 jobs just to get us through private schools, looking far ahead of us in the future and telling us, if you don't take advantage of the education that you need to be what you want to be, you will actually be in the gutter. And so he worked and left those examples. And so I saw them work, I saw them sacrifice. And that was a way of life for me. But politics has actually humbled me because I know it is a fleeting commodity, like my son Benjamin would say to me. Mom, don't take it for granted. Today you could be someone people love, and you just have to do the wrong thing, and the entire process gets turned upside down. So every day you're on pins and needles, or every day you're on pins and needles. At the end of the day, I have to look at what I've done during the day. And sometimes we'll make a mistake, as humans would. Then I worry about it for 3 days. Oh God, they're going to crucify me. So you have to always be on pins and needles. But I think the Bible says if we continue to humble ourselves, God will lift us up. Last but not least, if you are a God-centered person, and I think that makes a world of a difference in how we interact, how we act to people around us, how we treat those who work for us, even if you're a driver or a cleaner. And having that God-centered part of your life makes you know that you too are a servant. And I think that in itself has helped me to remain stable and on the ground.